Man, what the fuck going on? Y'all already know what time it is. Sauce ass D, Mr. Can't Be Fucked With, and we back with another Bag Boys Uncensored episode. And in today's episode, we got
Rashid is the name.
Oh yeah, already. What up, Rashid? I appreciate you for taking out the time to come on the episode. You hear me? We just dropped that new remix. That pressure ass gonna get out your body. You hear me? So with that being dropped, you know what I'm saying? We just dropped that one, and of course you had dropped on before that. Like, I just want to get off bed. I want to know what inspired you to make them songs. Like what was that motive that just made you be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm finna turn this shit up.
Be honest with you, it was you. You going into a club one day, and then MC grabbed a mic and saying, "Get up out your body." Get up out your body. I was like, wait a second, that's fire. That should really be a track.
That's raw.
You know what I mean? I'm like, wait, hold on, that's really, really raw.
Yeah.
And so I was working on the track and making the beat with Duke and everything, and so, you know, that had this little back and forth. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna just do it, do it by myself. And so, yeah, I'm not really good at making all of the melodies and stuff like he is. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do a breakout, just like in the club, the same way. I'm just gonna snatch everything with just a little boom, a little clap, and just go with it.
808s got to that.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm talking about that bitch. Yeah, that bitch hard. So, of course, it wasn't only just me on that bitch. You had Rob on there. You had Mini Motion on there. So what was the inspiration behind getting Mini Motion on there? Just a kid that's so smart and got so much motion, and the word motion for her is really motion. Like, really she got so much motion and energy, and she got so much going for herself at a young age. Like, what was the motivation of getting her to come along?
Be honest with you, I reached out to Mari, and I was like, I wanted to push the track for me. So when she heard it, she was like, bet. She did a video and she broke it. And then, Caught Mini Motion, she was like pushing it. I'm talking about going back to back, and I was like, oh no, man, I gotta take you with me. You know what I mean? Hey, I gotta get you on the roof. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it was, man. I tried to get Mari on that. She I don't rap. I was like, all right, I got you. But she did how to put on that too.
Right. So working with Mari, her parents, like, how have they been a big help in assisting to make sure that she on top of all her game, and also not only recording but with the music video too?
Man, to be honest with you, she has so much going on for her. She about to be a senior, She with the dancing and everything else going on, and so about to you know what I'm saying, and so like I'm on papers like I'm on right now, but she her people was definitely supportive. You know what I mean? I kind of got nervous at a certain point in time because with everything that she had going on, and we never really kind of sat down and kind of got black and white and itemized what the expectations were, you know what I'm saying? And so once it started to pick up, I really wanted a lot, you know what I mean? And so she was like, whoa, hold on, nigga, you asking for weed too much. And I was like, okay, I got you, you know what I mean? But
just all because she had a lot going on.
She had a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? And so sure enough, I respected it, you know what I mean? And then she reached out, she was like, yo, we got a party, come turn it up, so on and so forth. And I was like, man, I was blessed to have the opportunity to do that. Because, Motion Girls, I mean, they hottest in the city right now.
Shout out to Motion Girls, man. They're the youngest in the turn. This 4Baby Dude also in that category with the younger turn, next upcoming generation. 4Baby Dude, my official MC. We got a party this weekend coming up. Y'all see this party up in everybody here, but yeah. So for a lot of people who don't know you, I think they need that backstory, like where you come from, like where you come from and how you got you. Just give us a little brief backstory of how you got you,
Gotcha. In short, I was originally Mr. Can't Stop Jigging. I made the first one.
Can't Stop.
Yeah, that was me.
Shit.
The song blew up much bigger than me, so nobody knew it was me.
Right.
Yeah, and so because of that, I was drinking really heavy back then, so I didn't really follow up with the momentum. And the music in today's day and age, I mean, people, we take songs and if we're inspired by a person to take it and redo it, And so HD, he was inspired by the track, so he did his version of Can't Stop Jigging. Right. And that bit during COVID took off. I mean, this nigga had a whole deal. You know what I mean? And so to be honest, I didn't really, how your average person are like be very supportive and happy at that. I ain't know how to take that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man, that's supposed to be me on this one. You know what I'm saying? And so it was a lot. I kind of lost myself for a minute. 60 DUIs. I mean, I was in jail. I wasn't supposed to get out. Yeah, and so at a certain point in time, on my hands and knees, I was praying, God let me out, put me on papers. I couldn't drink or smoke for the longest, so I had no choice but to just stay focused. And after doing that for a year, I grew my Instagram from like 2,000 followers, 315 in less than a year, 315,000. I used that double back. Get Up Out Your Body, like we broke that. It was number 45, trending on Instagram, and so probably talking about a deal right now with a few people. So I mean, all that.
Probably. Man, just let us know this too. You talking about abuse.
It is. I guess it. But yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? I can't be specific, but it's in the words. Yeah.
Hey, so look, you got that going on. You got you was telling a story about you going to jail. Going to jail, how did that motivate you? How did that like just give you the extra push and say, you know what, this ain't for me?
Man, seeing and then just realizing the people around me, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know, they comfortable here. I'm not comfortable. You know, first day I get there, I ain't lying. Some nigga on the shit and I mean nigga punched on him. I mean it was for no reason. I mean that's the first day I'm in there. I was like, oh no nigga, this is not for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, you really think growing up, you know, seeing people kind of just being in the hood or whatever the case may be, you really think it's like that. But that's a place where
everybody exposed.
Exactly. You know, they ain't no lower to go.
If you scared, today you gonna be exposed and scared. If you can throw these hands, today you gonna throw these hands.
I'm trying to tell you, I went straight like to the oldest man that looked like he knew the Bible in there. And I was underneath that nigga until I got out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was prayed up. You know, I go to sleep real early, wake up, use the phone before anybody else wake up, because God forbid they do, and niggas, you know, they tying it up, you know what I'm saying? You know, God, you know, I mean, it was rough, man. So, you know, you came home, and coming home off 6 DUIs, like, what was you thinking? Man, depression is a bug, dog, you know, and it's really something that's like in our black community, it ain't really, you know, we suppressed, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, especially when you talk about mental health for men, I mean, that wasn't really a thing to just now, so, you know, my thing is we thug it, you know what I'm saying? We just deal with it, and so that alcohol, I mean, you know, I've been wanting to be a musician, whatever the case may be, so I'm drinking, go to the club, lights hit me, everybody looking at me, I'm like, I'm that nigga tonight. Not really realizing
I'm that nigga tonight.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you, which in reality, everybody looking at me like, man, you that nigga tonight, like that nigga everybody laughing at.
Bree, that boy say, I'm that nigga tonight. Man, shout out Bree behind the camera. You already know Bree in the cut, man. What up, Bree? How you feeling back there, you hear me? Man, Bree, that nigga say, I'm that nigga. And before we even get on anything else, shout out YBS, you hear me? The new fucking label in Louisiana, you hear me? Shout out them, you hear me? Sponsors of the official video, my Uncle Sincere, DJ with the Billions, all that, you know what time it is. So, you're moving on down. You done straight. Oh my God! Somebody racing Hellcats and SRTs, huh?
For real.
So look, you moving on down. You finally getting yourself going. You finally pulling yourself out of depression. Once you first escaped depression, what was the first thing that you know did with yourself?
Man, one thing that was required, otherwise I'd have to go back to jail, was to go to AA.
Right.
You know, and so at this point I'm sitting around a lot of older white men, you know what I mean, that I felt like I didn't have no connection with. I'm like, man, these niggas are old, like 40, 50. You know what I mean? You can definitely tell like age, alcohol and stuff got to them, but then I quickly realized all of us are siblings to the same thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so once I kind of, you know, accepted that and kind of humbled myself with that, I don't know. I mean, I guess at that point you had nothing to do but to just deal with the reality of the things that you tried to suppress. And so that stemmed all the way back to like my father, you know, my relationship with him, you know, the abandonment that came with that, just everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I had to kind of deal with that, my relationship with my sons, because my relationship with my father, and just, you know, it just became a year of just digging, asking for forgiveness,
right.
And just, you know, all of that.
So through that time you learned a lot.
Oh my God, yes.
So what made you want to start jigging, you know, jigging, bounce music, whatever you want to call it?
Man, to be honest with you, I just wanted to be accepted. You know what I mean? I'm definitely a victim of, you know, abandonment. Like I said, my dad, you know, was just a hard-working man. So he was in my life, but he wasn't, you know, he was a provider, but not necessarily, you know, the other aspect of the father, you know what I mean? And so that's really what my mom was, which is why I'm a junior, you know what I mean? Because, you know, she just kept me underneath her so much. And so in saying that, my thing was, I go to school and I'm like, I want to be the center of attention, you know? And so, I mean, growing up, you know, in a black community, rappers, you either a drug dealer, you know, niggas fighting, or you're a rapper. And so I was neither other two. I couldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do drugs, so I'm
you
like,
you say
my life, man. Man, bro, I couldn't fight.
He said you can't fight?
Oh, hell. I mean, well, now, I mean, I've done jujitsu and stuff since then, but I ain't lying. Whole purple belt, certified. But now niggas shoot, so it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like...
I ain't gonna lie, I'ma just keep it a stack with you. I tell a nigga that's fighting, he come out swinging jujitsu, I'm gonna shoot you too. Like, what the hell? Like,
I know it's shit.
What the
it was totally a waste of time.
Yeah, I feel it though. So, you know what I'm saying? You say you don't do those type of things. So how your career got started? Like, you know that wasn't for you. So what made you start the career that you in right now?
Okay, so we talking way back. This is because growing up, I was kind of back and forth between Kenner, because my dad, when my mom and my dad broke up, he moved to Kenner, so I was being sent back and forth. So when I did come out here, I ended up going to McKinley High, and this was like when the Shore Bus Boys was out. Right. Yeah. So the Shore Bus Boys, the main one, which I forgot his name is now, but back in the day they called him Awando, and so pretty much him. He was really close to my cousin Youth, the Big Youth, that's what they call him in the South. And so pretty much they was a part of Shore Bus Boys, and so my rap name, it's crazy to think of it. My rap name was Starbuck. And what? So I know. Anybody who's knowing this, they gonna be like, wait, that's Starbuck. Yeah.
Let's backtrack.
I know.
What the fuck did Strawberry stand for?
So, it's funny because when Eminem came out, he was the white boy. And he had the name Eminem, which it wasn't necessarily the candy, but, this nigga was really raw. So I was like, I wanted attention. I knew I was raw with the lyrics. I was obsessed with just being the nigga that was really raw with rapping. So I was figuring, I was like, what could I do that'll just prompt anybody to want to see or hear more? Rapper named Starbuck? Yeah. I gotta see what this nigga sound like. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm actually raw. So what happened was I ended up being so cold that the Shore Bus Boys, I became a Shore Bus Boy. Just during the time, you remember that song, Shit Who? Yeah, I was there. So what happened was the reason why I, disengaged and kind of went my own way was because when they did the Shit Who, they didn't include me in the track. But the reason why they didn't include me was because I didn't show up to the studio. But of course, I felt some type of way because the bitch blew up. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't on there. Yeah, so I felt some type of way.
You was feeling some type of way in a lot of situations.
Oh my God, man. So I was straight acting like a female, man. My mama's junior, man. She raised me. It came with it, man. I was definitely... Yeah.
Well, you remember you told me you got your name from your mama. Your mama Junior.
My mama Junior. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, her name Rashida. Mom is the Lewis. Mom Rashida. I made it.
That don't make no goddamn sense. I ain't gonna lie. So I just ain't never heard nothing like that. I didn't know that you could do nothing like that. But what's your big inspiration?
My big inspiration, it's definitely changed over the course of years, but definitely where it started, it had to been Kanye West, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? It was definitely Kanye West. You know what I mean? Kind of just hearing his music, it was definitely different. When he dropped his first album, The College Dropout, I really gravitated to that album, and that kind of, when he did the Jesus Walk, you know what I mean? Because my parents, they were Christians during that time, you know what I mean? And so because of that Jesus Walk, just being able to kind of rap in the rap game and kind of not be afraid to just say that you was a Christian, that was the thing, And so I was definitely still very far away from that, but that was definitely, my thing. I wanted to rap and be good in the eyes of God, you know what I mean? Because my people was happy in the church. And so, yeah.
So what's something you wish more people knew about?
Oh shit. Be honest, it'll probably be that I'm really a something. You know what I mean? And even though I make big music, black tall dreads, everything that typically would make you, or that symbolizes aggression. Right. I'm everything but that. You know what I mean? And I work. I have an anime I'm working on. I got so many things going on.
Anime. I'm not into anime, but I'm sure the people that's in the anime will love to hear about it. Bring you an anime?
I'm actually working on an anime right now. I've been spending a lot of time and money. That was one of the reasons why I just wasn't really moving too much on the music after I got out of AA. And the anime is actually inspired by Baton Rouge.
Right.
Yeah, and so pretty much it focuses on a lot of rappers in Baton Rouge, and I kind of write a story, but it's a school where in order for you to make it out of Baton Rouge to the city, pretty much you gotta be a good musician. And niggas is killing each other left and right. I got all the rappers. I got Snug, 38Ds. I got everybody.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I got permission by everybody to use characters up there.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. You hearing it here first. You got permission to put me in there, goddamn.
I got you.
I need to see me in there. I don't need a big head or a long chin. You hear me? I need to be looking fresh to death. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, what was one of your biggest obstacles in life? I know they hit a little hard just now.
Yeah, one of my biggest obstacles, man. To be honest with you, I have a confidence. You know what I mean? If I did, I would have definitely been him up there.
I'ma tell you something. One of my biggest obstacles is in life still to this day is not believing in myself. Like I throw events and I just be like, damn, this just might flop. Knowing this bitch gonna do good, but it's just the thought of what if, you know what I'm saying? And people don't know about that what if. Everybody try to look past that what if, but it's always that what if, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you're in a relationship. If you're not around me, what if you doing something? Well, like you know, people say it's insecurity, but it's really not. It's just like if you'd have been through some stuff and you'd have seen some stuff, you can always have that what if. So what if? So what if? You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you move off that what if. Some people just choose to move wild and recklessly, but I chose to go harder in my craft. So them what ifs made me say, you know what if I don't entertain this and entertain what I'm doing? So that, you know what I'm saying? I think my biggest obstacle in life is not having self-confidence too. But once you get that motherfucker,
yeah, absolutely.
Like, you're a fool to be reckoned with. Like, it's like you sitting in self-confidence right now. You sitting in one of my self-confidence. Something I didn't think can happen, but it's here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a different ball game. So I completely feel where you coming from in that area, and like a lot of people might not understand, but I understand. And I'm sure it's a lot of people out there who just feel as if they not gonna make it, you gonna make it. But in order for you to make it, you gotta believe in yourself first. If you don't believe it, like I tell everybody, you was born by yourself, you gonna die by yourself, you cry by yourself, you laugh by yourself, you get sick by yourself, you take a shit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who gonna be more supportive than you?
Exactly. And the craziest thing about it was when I made the Can't Stop Digging, that was actually just me. That's my song that blew up. And so once, you know, it blew up and it got bigger than me, and I really, like, you know, lost all my confidence in the music. Every song I made after that, I always keep it off. And so the craziest thing about it is that either another artist got, you know, the gravitational pull like Nas is doing, Snug and got the spotlight on that, you know what I'm saying, rolling, you know, everybody else got it. And so, you know, the whole entire thing was like you're constantly hiding behind everybody else. If you don't put yourself out there, nobody gonna know you. And actually, Duke told me that. Okay. Yeah, and so that's what I made. Get up out your body, I got the original by myself.
So how does it feel to have the talent and resources to put your city on the map, especially since you got so many great artists, you know, that have already accomplished it? Like, how does it feel to be in that type, in that mix?
Be honest with you, I don't really believe that it's a thing still. You know what I mean? It's like it's all so new. You know what I mean? Just like with the motion video and everything. Like right now, if we speak, I wasn't really supposed to speak on it, but mine was, but I really could always come back and look at this thing and pivot. There's one of my highest listening audience, Dallas, Texas. And I actually had like the label, you know, in Dallas reach out to me and they're like, we want you to get up out your body, take the first. You know what I mean? And so I know it's a rodeo version. A rodeo, basically, you know what I'm saying? You know, because none of the dances we know how to do, you know what I'm saying? But they got their jigging out there and they're so supportive around town. And so, you know, here it is. Their goal is to take it and to really bring it, you know, so that it's outside of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and really just go worldwide. And I mean, I would have never thought or debut, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so being able to now that you know that you global, damn, like now that you know you global, how I feel?
Like a dream myself, man. I'm nervous every day because I'm like, I feel the time. You know?
Hey, I feel the same way I feel. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta play that rolling one time. I just gotta play that rolling. Like, that rolling. Let rolling get out.
Oh, dang.
I'm talking about that rolling get out. we use it to promote a flyer type shit. So
yeah. That bitch is fine.
That bitch like that. Then that beat coming right here. The boys get retarded out there. Motherfuckers, I was just trying to make it bow. Oh, bow, yeah. Then that bitch come in like this. Gonna make you. I bet a nigga won't. Oh, you think that you can? Oh, you really trying to come?
You know we gotta do a remix.
We gotta do a remix.
You gotta do a remix on that.
You jigging out your drawers, you can't. You twerking out your drawers, you can't. You can't turn up like this, you know you can't. Oh. I ain't lying. So that rolling, what inspired you with that rolling?
Duke.
That rolling?
Yeah, Duke, man. It was me and him working on the track.
You know, Bree be jig.
For real?
really.
Oh man, that is awesome. You going tonight, right?
Dread Head School.
You coming out tonight to Finesse?
Every Monday, Finesse. You know what I'm saying? With Cali Pop, that Monday Night Shakedowns, DJ Nick Fury, also me, of course, live on it. You dig? So, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know you be busting that bitch one time. I just want you to.
Ooh, man. Funniest thing ever, bro. That's one of the areas I gotta get my confidence back
Oh
in,
my
man.
God. So you feel like you can freestyle? You be rapping, so you feel like you can freestyle?
Hell no, I definitely pull back on the freestyle.
Well, that cuts that, Bree.
Yeah.
That cuts that.
I definitely.
You gonna be out here looking like.
Oh no. Look, if you'd have told me how to roll some, yeah.
Looking like the turtle that lost the race.
Oh man, God forbid.
So I ain't gonna lie, if you just had to send a message to your kids right now, what would that message be? What do you want them to know about their dad, and what do the life lesson you want to lead them with, so that when they can always just go back and watch this video and say my dad left me this message?
Just in case you didn't know, Rashid is the name I'm about
It'll
to burn.
definitely
Ain't got too many smiles on my face 'cause I ain't happy. Dropped out of school, got 3 children, he a daddy. Only option
Just to make your mind think.
Man, for real, you know, I'm actually arguing one of my sons right now. It'll definitely be you know, don't lose yourself. You know what I mean? And you know, stay close to your family. Understand that your family really love you. You know, don't get so self-indulged in your brain to feel like you know, you have to figure something out on your own. You know, by being so far away from my family when they come back, you know, and one of the most simple things that I had to do was to be able to look them in their face and ask for apologies for all of the things that I did, knowing that I did it, and knowing that, you know, they took me back with helping hands, and I just every day just wish I never would have hurt them like that, you know. And so in this music, I just, you know, a lot of time I shaved. I should have been a father. I should have had kids as I did, but unfortunately I did, and you know, right now to speak, I'm a parent, you know, so that would pretty much be to not make the same mistake, you know, just to stay close to your family, you know, stay close to them, you know what I mean, and know that they love you. And so that's really all the love that you need, so you don't have to go out here in the world and go to another place.
So, damn, that was so powerful. It just, whew. I had a question, but I left because it left because you really got into this. So you made the comment that you shouldn't have had kids at the age that you had them at the beginning. So being that they here now and you was going through what you was going through, how did your baby mama feel, or baby mama, I don't know if you got multiple or this one.
I won.
So just how did she feel about the whole situation? Like you had to get your kids to accept you back in, but if the mama's still against you, it's just a piece of paper, because you know they probably still, these mamas, they don't let them, they turn and see their daddy be talking buku shit about the dad. I ain't like, oh, you fuck your daddy, do shit like that.
It was such a journey, you know, and I'm gonna tell you, God, you know, I'm a heavy believer in God, you know, and so I believe in divine intervention, and so he does things, you know, truly for a purpose.
Come on, Reverend.
You know, her dad did 10 years incarceration, you know, and so how that affected her was, she said if she ever had a baby daddy, she gonna make sure that he gonna be in her kid's life. And so as much as I wanted to deviate and try to chase the streets looking for that shiny thing, hoping just everybody outside would give me that gratification, because I just couldn't get it from my family, you know, regardless. And now she's like, no, you gonna let it, you gonna be a dad. You know what I mean? And so she definitely, surprisingly, she I owe her. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, she encouraged me, or she talk about me crazy, man, you know. And so a lot of people, I swear to God, you know, in a relationship now, and so, you know, she be like, man, why you let your baby mama talk about you so bad? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna just keep it a whole best with your big brother. Bree, if I say too much, cut the camera. I don't give zero. I'm talking about, if it was a crime for how many fucks I don't give, I'd be locked up on 7 life sentences. I give -0 fucks about if my baby mama, I ain't got no baby mama, but if my baby mama wanted to talk shit about me and I'm getting my life together, this just man to man. It don't matter what you been through. You don't owe nobody nothing for the trials and tribulations that God put you through. Your challenge is not the next person's challenge. The way you eating shit, the next person don't eating shit that same way. So you don't have to accept nothing from nobody, because guess what? If you didn't go through what you went through, you wouldn't be where you are today. So therefore, baby mama, cousin, sister, brother, daddy, uncle, auntie, it doesn't matter who you is. If you can't accept that I accepted my flaws from my past and I'm willing to move forward, and the result of talk, y'all got to turn together. But don't necessarily mean I got to talk to you or be on the right path with you. But everybody a little different. You might feel like you owe it to it. But me personally, I don't owe it to you for the trials and tribulations that I went through, that God put me through, because nothing is a loss to me. L don't stand for loss, L stand for listen. And it's because it's a lesson every single time you have a hiccup. So that if you can't see that I seen my lessons, then I don't see me having a long-term relationship with you. That's just how I feel. Like it's different. It's a different ball game. Like, especially when you pushing yourself to try to be something greater and you ain't got that push, and you trying to what's the word I'm looking for? You trying to be with somebody, or trying to constantly push yourself to push the being of that relationship, and you know it's not gonna work out, but you just in your head think it's just gonna keep going. So if it's not gonna work out on the simple fact that you can't accept my flaws just as well as I'm accepting yours, that's cool, because I know I did right by you. All I did was have my flaws outside the relationship. It wasn't me cheating. It wasn't me going to this bitch house, taking this bitch home with the club, talking to her, getting her number, FaceTime. It wasn't none of that. It was just simply because my outside the relationship life was fucked. And if they can't see that or accept you for that, then there's no reason you should even be communicating, talking, or anything. I'm not just talking about relationship, friendships, family ships, whatever ship you fucking driving. This ship can go Titanic right now, for all I give a fuck. If you don't care about me caring about my past and using that to push me forward. Even like you said, you went to jail. I've been to jail a couple times, faced trials, tribulations, but every time I went to jail, I done seen different shit every time I went. So it's like, it made me say, hey, nigga do what they do, but this like me. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta get the money. Gotta have this money, gotta be made. And I think my problem I had along the way of my life is I always was doing something. And I always put my time and focus into my craft, so people couldn't understand it. They just feel like, well, you selfish. All you think about is you out there. I'ma die. I'm gonna die. Like, when I die today, Bria ain't finna die with me. If I was to die today, you not finna die with me. It's just that don't go like that. I was born alone, I'm gonna die alone. No way we gonna die together, we get shot together. And still then, I'm getting buried in my own grave. So, it's like, you never can tell me to stop trying to get me together, to focus on this, to focus on that. How the fuck I'm gonna focus on this if I ain't got this together? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people get that fucked up and confused. You know what I'm saying? They just feel as if you owe them something. I don't owe nobody in the world. Piss in the can. Same as you. Like, you go through this. You go through trials and tribulations just like I do. Bro, you go through trials and tribulations just like I do. It's like, I'm never gonna get mad at you because you got something else going on. I call Brielle, bro, we gonna shoot today. I can't be. Oh, fuck you, bro. I'm finna. Oh, shit, no. I just can't fuck with it be my headspace now right now. I'm just not feeling it. Alright, it's cool, dude. You straight, you wanna talk to me about it? That's how you be supportive of anybody, whatever ship that you're in. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, hell, I feel where you coming from. I just feel like that you needed to hear that. Like, I felt like somebody had to need to tell you that you don't owe nobody nothing. You owe yourself everything and your kids. Anybody else other than that, they can die and kick rock.
Definitely needed to hear that.
That's real. Like, a lot of people ain't gonna tell it to you that raw, and I think people scared to say it. People scared to speak up and tell they partners or they friends or homegirls and they sisters. I'm talking about the males and females when they wrong. Yeah. And they even more scared to congratulate them when they right. Absolutely. And it's like, it's becoming an ongoing thing to where I see so many friendships get tarnished just because they don't see the naive in the next person. Yeah, like it gets real. Like, I done seen it. Like, I done baby bring everybody to the top. shit, when you reach the top of a mountain, ain't that bitch small? It's just this right here at the top, right? Just that little peak.
Right,
There's probably about 5-6 people I see. We standing straight, we don't move, we gon' fall. But why would we move? We been here the whole time together. We walked as a team. You get it? Yeah, they ain't catch that though. Y'all catch you wrong. Yeah, we stood still on the mountain because we came as a team. If I go one off, that mean I was gonna one off anyway when we got to the top. So yeah, you just stay focused. Like you got it going. Like you young, you got this jig emotion, and I could tell you want to take it global. But in order to get global, I'm gonna tell you, it's being a celebrity host, traveling and doing shit like that. You gonna have to come with your rodeo, your bounce music. You gonna have to come with all that, especially when you getting in markets like Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, different stuff like that. These are people that's gonna like this. You know what I'm saying? I know you got some big people.
Absolutely.
You mind giving us a sneak peek?
Ooh. Man,
We just need one. We just want to know one.
talking about Boosie right now. You know what I mean? So that's definitely one of them in the works going right now. A couple other Texas rappers that I don't necessarily have their names right now. Are you familiar with Young Nation?
No, I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, like I said, it's some Texas rappers, but they big out there. They do their thing out there.
So you got Kanye West is the music inspiration that made you want to start music.
Absolutely.
I think my favorite song is Niggas in Paris. At the end of the between say, I am now locked in my zone. No, let me get in my zone. They be like, I think I probably said it wrong, but that part right there, like, it just made me just want to. Like I'm in that zone now. Like it get real. So I ain't gonna lie. Other than Kanye West, now that you where you at now, you had any other inspirational music artists that inspired you?
I mean,
outside of rap.
Okay, interesting. So I listened to NSYNC for one. That was actually my. I know.
NSYNC.
You don't know who NSYNC is?
Who is NSYNC, Bree? Bree, who is NSYNC? Who is NSYNC? Who is NSYNC?
NSYNC, Justin Timberlake. Y'all seen Trolls 3?
No, I ain't watched it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. That was like, one of the coolest things. It was like the biggest boy band ever. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's why y'all don't know what it is. Yeah.
I'm 21. Shut up.
Yeah,
I'm not too fucking far.
Yeah, that was by that time the era of boy bands was like going. You know what I mean?
So I ain't gonna lie. This is something nobody knows. I'm a big fan of Elvis. I listen to a lot of Elvis music. Like, don't nobody know that. I swear, don't nobody know this. I was a huge fan of Elvis. Look at Bree, she like, swear to fucking God. I love Elvis. I love Elvis. Like, I don't like Lil Kim. I don't listen to no Lil Kim. Shout out Lil Kim. I don't know you, but shout you out Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Billy go. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, so I'm gonna tell you some more shit, cause I feel like we on that grown topic. So this episode probably gonna be a little more different for deep shit. They got a movie called Pilot. You ever watched it?
Pilot.
You gotta go watch that movie.
What's it about?
It's about this girl. Y'all watch Pilot before? Alright, bet. It's about this girl. You just gotta watch it. It's hard to explain because it's so deep. Like, it's some old shit. Like, it's some. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain.
It's on Netflix. I check it out.
Man, let me make a call on the podcast. Let me just call my auntie. She mad at me right now because I told her I'm voting for. I ain't gonna say it, but we talked about it.
Yeah,
we talked about it.
And I support the decision.
She done. Oh my God. Oh my God, hold on. Let's see.
Just in case you didn't know, Rashid is the name I'm about to burn. Ain't got too many smiles on my face cause I ain't happy. Dropped out of school, got 3 children, he a
Yo,
daddy.
shut up, Trump, shut up. What that be that? What I was looking for again? Oh yeah, TT. My bad, I'm loaded, dog. Y'all know me. Tina. Missy, she gonna answer the phone. She be acting like she mad at me. Hold on. Let me see what she got going on. She live in Atlanta. It's 10:22 now. She probably sleep. Hey there. Did you sleep? I was trying to ask you about where we can find the pilot movie. I'm on the podcast right now. We live right now. You know what I'm saying? It's my Tina, everybody. She sleep. We trying to figure out where to find the pilot movie. You know the movie Pilot with the little girl? Yeah. Yeah, we trying to find it on the web or something. I'm trying to get Rashida to to see the movie. Cause I told him it was a good movie. My bad. We trying to figure out what can we find it at. Wasn't it in 1960? She say, really? Alright, when you wake up, just send it to me. You look bad. I'm gonna talk to you later. I love you. I got it. I got the screenshot. For your birthday, you getting posted. For your birthday, you getting posted. Bye. My Tina be like, you a hot mess. But yeah, you gotta go watch the Pilot movie. Pilot real inspiration. But I ain't gonna lie. You watched the Rosa Parks movie?
Oscar Pilot?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
What was your favorite part of what was the no, let me see if you watch the movies. What was the main goal out that movie?
Want to get his mojo back.
And what he had to do to get his mojo back?
I ain't gonna lie, I hadn't seen it since I was a child. So I mean, to be honest, it's been so long since I seen it. Oh Jesus, I'm trying to remember. Was it?
He had to grind.
Yeah.
That's the word I was hoping you said. He had to grind.
It was cooking.
He had to grind. You cooking?
Yeah, it was
cooking up the dope in the trap, out stern. Cooking up the dope in the trap, out stern. My bad. I thought I was a rapper. So he had to grind. So the word grind, how do you use that and implement that to your everyday life? I don't want the basic answer either.
Yeah. Okay. Grind. Okay. So right now in my room, I got a big whiteboard. And
in your room, like you got a secret mission going on right now.
So you know, it's one of my walls is a whiteboard, and so one thing is you know, when I wake up or if I go to sleep and if I'm just terrified, if I have anxiety, I write a section and I write my fears down. And basically, what I ask myself after I write down the fears, I'm like, what could I do in one day to create a solution for that fear?
Am I on that board?
Nah. Actually, working on the podcast was on it after you told me.
Sure.
Yes, I put that on there.
You was nervous to come on here.
I didn't know what it was going on. You know, I mean, podcasts, they range. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay.
Yeah, they range.
Yeah, I was doing
they range.
They range. I was like, okay,
they range.
What it look like.
What's that dude name? Not academics. What's the other dude name that everybody don't like? You know who I'm talking about. He do podcasts. What's his name?
Fresh and Fit?
No, I don't know. He be talking about everybody. Everybody don't like Charlemagne. Use a hoe. I don't know why you just feel like you could diss everybody, Charlemagne, but use a hoe. That what you be doing is not good. And academics, you gotta do better too, cause ain't nowhere in here that you supposed to be having all these followers giving out advice and exposing people, and you got exposed for beating the hell out your wife. That don't make no damn sense. So this got to get better. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting into podcasts, but shit, just looking for an outside looking in, y'all niggas got to start doing better, represent for the black culture. Cause look, y'all actually making us look like we is pure D bums, and it is not the case. They got people like Rashida DeLucia in here jigging out his draws in the middle of finesse, cause he trying to make a way. And y'all out here beating women. This don't make no sense. Like the only time y'all want on TV is the news. Please do better, bro. But look though, I think I probably covered everything I needed to know about what I wanted to figure out about you. So we gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You got anybody you want to shout out here? You want to shout anything out? Instagram, the other Juju is the name, Instagram and all that stuff. You got all type of shit. I ain't gonna lie. You got avatars and some more shit. The avatars be walking in my messages. I don't know what you be having going on.
Yeah. You know, shout out to the fam. My kids going from Jordan. You know what I mean? Finally made it. You know what I mean?
He made it!
Thank you. Finally made it. You know, anime on the way. Y'all get ready for that.
Awesome!
You know. And I mean, everybody else, I didn't stop jigging.
You know what we gotta do now, huh? Damn. Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
It's my little dance when they become, you know
Just
what I'm
like
saying?
that,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So yeah, boom. I appreciate you for coming on here, bro. I really appreciate you so much, bro. I hope that you loosened up a little bit now. You're not afraid to go on podcasts, because as your career elevates, you're gonna have to go on podcasts and do interviews, do TV shows, stuff like that. So you just make sure you keep going, keep fighting, and guess what? If ain't nobody gonna ever give you your flowers, here go them things right here. I'm giving them to you full breed. Do your thing, you doing your thing. You are amazing, Dad. I can tell you right with God, and God gonna continue to bless you. Long as you stay close with Him, long as you stay close to God and continue the mission that He got set for you, you're gonna be good. But you doing this, and I'm happy to be a part of the team, and even to be on the remix, because you know damn well I don't rap. You forced me to do it type.
Man,
So
we got another one on the way.
Oh, dog, don't be telling people that I'm a rapper, dog. Damn. But look, though, so yeah, we finna get up out of here. Shout out Bree, shout out YBS, whole lot of can't be fucked with shit. Y'all know what it is. Bag boys and Uncensored one time. Y'all, we out of here. Hold on, wait. Bree. Bye.